Good evening, everybody. This is Sweat, and we're bringing you another map from the First Strike DLC. This is Discovery, and it is arguably the best map out of the four that were just released. As you can see, it's not so large that you have to run around looking for enemy contact. I'm able to just jump right in, run straight forward, jump on this, and get a few quick kills right off the bat. And somebody explained to me how I get hit markers when the only thing showing is this guy's skull, but I get 80 points. Uh, right off the bat, you'll notice this rail system to the right. It's and this is forgive the slow gameplay, guys, and a somewhat sloppy gameplay. I've been kind of out of it the past couple days, but this rail system right there on the right stretches all the way across the map. But I wouldn't recommend it as a means from getting one side of the map to the other. There's just way too much exposure, and you can see from just about any corner of the map. You can see when guys are running across there. Um, One thing I don't really get to in this map in this particular gameplay, and I watched the kill cam because this guy shot at me with a whole magazine, reloaded, and then kept shooting at me, and I was just I was gonna focus and get that last kill from my Blackbird. Um, this is about as close as I get to those trails at the bottom. As you know, the bottom middle tier with enough damage will fall out, and then if you land on it or scratch that, if you try to walk over it, you'll die, of course. And that was just awful timing right there, jumping down and landing on that grenade. You see this, the two spy planes, one flying from left to right and one flying from right to left. Just to clarify, guys, if you guys want to shoot a counter spy plane down, the counter spy planes start on your right and fly toward the left, and the spy planes start on your left and fly toward the right. So if you're ever trying to differentiate between the two, or if you ever have a preference of which, if you have like M72 like I do, the law, and you only have one rocket, then or one missile, I should say, you should and you want to take down the counter spy plane, shoot the one going from right to left. And I had to forgive myself for that bit of gameplay right there. Certainly should have taken the initiated contact with the enemy in the top building. Failed to do that. If that shouldn't have been my first, if that wasn't my first course of action, my second course of action, or it should have been the middle guy, and the last guy I should have engaged was the one to my left, and just completely fouled up that engagement, and you see where it got me. So lesson learned, I hope. Looking at that building too that I was just looking at, that really is the only building where I've noticed a whole lot of camping going on in almost all my gameplays. I really don't understand why people like to flock to that map, that particular building. I'm sorry. Um, I really haven't noticed much, spawn camping or whatnot. I think people are really, as you can see, the flying to the right, to the left for the counter spy plane. I think people are really exploring the new maps and taking advantage of something new. But as you can see, this game wasn't all that bad. But there's still so many people rocking Ghost, and I don't want to complain about it because I've certainly rocked Ghost in these new maps. Because me, you fight fire with fire, but you know, I, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain because really it's about making an enjoyable experience. And if And if rocking Ghost and never showing up on the enemy radar is your thing, well then more power to you. That's why I carry Blackbird or run Blackbird almost exclusively. This is another engagement that I completely fouled up. I saw the enemy directly in front of me, but I knew there was a guy out there on my right. I was pretty sure he was just camping with his sights up, so I wanted to take care of him and hopefully work my way around the rest of the enemy flank. It didn't happen that way. So if I had to do it over again, I still think would have probably made the effort to go to the right. Um, Maybe taking more elusive action to the enemy directly in front of me. That's the only thing I can think of. Uh, any way to change that. Um, Another sniping spot that I've noticed is right there. I just passed it on that little snow-covered ledge. Off some really good lanes, sniper lanes across the map. Once again, I haven't had a lot of success sniping unless I was host. And it's unfortunate to me because this map, is really, really beneficial to snipers in all different areas of the map. Out from either the rail on the right there that you see, off to the left on those trails to the left that you can flank around. Here in the middle where I jumped up on that truck at the beginning of the map. I mean, a lot of really good sights and sight lanes for these sniping for sniper rifles, and I'm not able to take advantage of it unless I'm host. Again, I'll go back and look at file share and what on a kill cam whatever. Sights are directly on a guy in file share. Recent games host connection says I'm 3 feet behind him. So again, this map is coming to an end, like all of them do, relatively quickly. I want you guys to stay tuned. I've got another map. I've got Berlin Wall gameplay, really slow paced gameplay, but allows me to demonstrate the maps really well. And yeah, here's the end of it. You guys, I appreciate the ratings, the comments, the subscriptions. Keep them coming. Y'all have a great evening, and thank you again for watching.